Breaking news on a Wednesday arrest at MacDill Air Force Base. It turns out there is more to it. Initially, a man allegedly made threats to the air base. A second threat resulted in a full base lockdown. Today, we're learning more about how two people were arrested. Wait News security analyst and retired FBI agent Richard Kalko is here with the very latest. And Rich, tell us more about what happened here.
Well, we were here talking about it yesterday. This was not as clear and cut of a case as we thought only a few days ago when the device was found at MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa.
There's investigative purposes, yes, but clearly to show that the device was viable.
Matt Fodor is the special agent in charge of the FBI in Tampa. At a press conference, he and U.S. Attorney Greg Kehoe laid out the facts. On March 10th, an IED was left at MacDill and a call was made to 911. Investigators did not find anything that day, but worked on identifying the caller and determined it was made by Alan Zhang, 20 years old, of Land O'Lakes, Florida. The next day, Alan and his sister Ann Zhang sold their car and bought plane tickets to China, departing on the 12th. On March 16th, the device was found on the base by an airman, and the base was put on lockdown. It was taken to the FBI lab in Alabama. Then, on March 17th, Ann Zhang flew back to the U.S. and was taken into custody for destroying evidence and other charges. Authorities believe Alan is still in China. He is charged with placing the bomb. Meanwhile, Jonathan Elder, the arrest announced on Wednesday, was determined to have looked up the events online and made the threatening calls to the base, but he never planted a bomb. U.S. Attorney Greg Kehoe said these are serious charges.
Alan Zhang, he's charged with attempted damage of government property by explosive, making a destructive device, and possession of a destructive device. He faces 40 years. And Mary Zhang, his sister, is charged with being an accessory after the fact, tampering with evidence. She faces 30 years. And Mr. Elder is charged with making a threat of an explosive, and he faces 10 years.
And the FBI made it clear there's still much investigation to be done. It also turns out Zhang's mother was detained for overstaying her visa, and she's in Land O'Lakes, Florida. She's going to be in trouble herself.
Rich, how do people track people after threats like this?
This one went so fast. I mean, we hear about these bomb threats a lot of times, and you really don't hear if there's ever an arrest, or, I think not enough of them culminate in arrest. But they were able to track this Zhang down to buying a burner phone at a Best Buy. Then him and his sister went to CarMax and sold the car. They got him leaving at the airport, and for some unknown reason, I look forward to learning why, after 2 days in China, she turned around and came right back. Flew into Detroit. They grabbed her in Detroit, brought her to Florida. She's in jail being held now. Mom's in jail. Elder, who just made these bomb threats because he thought it was interesting to do it online. A fast-moving case. I spoke to the SAC for a moment, or texted with them, but great work by the FBI and all the investigators.
I still need to get him. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Thank you very much.